I just started it, but I wasn't supposed to make a long video, but it'll suck if I don't. And cause I just barely thought about this, cause I just barely turned it on. But this drill was not the first, but it was the first after the sequential order. This is what I got to start scrapping. I remember the first drill, and then I started remembering, well, why did you want it the first drill? I know, cause it's scrapping, but keep on going deeper. It's cause I had I don't know what it was for a school project or they just wanted something. It was Daisy. She told me she wanted a telescope, and I said I'll go get you one. Not that I had money, but in the back of my head was dumpster diving. That's what we used to do over there in Dumas and in Cactus. It was always good shit because people was always leaving work. But anyways, I said, yeah, I probably can. And that was the first thing that I got out of a dumpster. It was behind one of them Five and Below, or like, well, not a Five Below, but it was like one of them toy stores, a cheap toy store off of 249 and right before you get to Antoine or after, I'm not really sure. But it's some little shopping center, and I went through the back dumpster diving, and that's what I got. The telescope. There was only a couple pieces missing, maybe the important ones, but she wanted to know the difference. Not at the time, she was just being happy, but I think she was. But that was the first thing that came out was a telescope, and so I just kept on, and then I got into scrapping. This is when I was in the shack. And I didn't see no way out, so that's when I got on that YouTube, and then I started scrapping for gold, precious metals. Besides, cheap metal, 2 cents a pound ain't worth it, but like the gold was. I got that gold rush, and that's how I ended up with a lot of that scrap gold. But then I quit. I quit like 3 years ago or 4 years ago, or maybe like a year after I got the house. And it still got flooded one more time. And plus, I met somebody that I just wasted time. But now I'm back, and then hopefully I won't stop this time, even though I'm just full of laziness and just tired already. But like, it kind of reared me off and threw me off to back roads. But I'm back on pavement, and but I was just recalling this drill. This was the drill that all started everything. And when I say everything, I mean all my tools, all the go-kart, all the bikes, everything that I did was for the kids at the time. I still am, but the majority was for them. Selling bikes. I just figured they have friends, fix go-karts because of Emilio, and so forth, anything. Living in a shack. And that's when I was getting pack up a little bit of like scrap and a little bit of tools, not many tools. This was one of the drills. I was living back there, and I remember telling my kids, take it to my shop. And they laughed, but I was like being serious. Cause I just started thinking big. Like, gold for real? Who in the hell? I ain't never in my life. And that's why I didn't know Buddy's dad was a gold miner, a prospect for gold diggers, like the ones that actually go get the gold. And that's how it became even better after all these years together. He was always been cool with me. He never like Aiden or Robert for shit. But he always had a thing for me, he told me. And I got real cool with him there at the end, after the flood. And yeah, he had gold. He had a whole bunch of goddamn gold, but I told him how I was getting my gold. And he was kind of like, for real? And I was like, yeah, for real. Vice versa. He had to go for we were digging it out of California. But I had to go for it way too late, but out of the concrete jungle. I didn't know. If I would have known this when I was young, I didn't get to know a lot of this shit until I was about 40. For educational, YouTube was good. But then, since I've been a long time with that cat, and I didn't need none, but I fucked up. But I just trying to show the similarity of my woman with would have made it and survived, I would have took care of her. That's the way I seen Misty, cause she was there for 3 months or whatever, and then hit to trauma, and that's the only reason I kind of like, cause I knew I couldn't have no girlfriend. Shit, I just barely came out the fucking shack and got in the house. You think there was nothing in it? There still ain't nothing in it. It's still all messed up, but everything in here was mine, and I got it through this drill. I remember scrapping. But now I got good shit now. I ain't got no lights to show you. Cause I know when I say got all what? Well, all the tools. I got all the tools. And I've been getting tools since the shack, but I didn't know what for. And I got a house. And I have to fix it up. And it makes sense now. I didn't know I was gonna have a house. No way. Hell no. But back then the shack, I didn't care if I was gonna get a house or not. I was gonna go for the house. But I was saving tools to work. But there was no work. I couldn't work for nobody. I was going to probably work for myself if I could, which I would. But, you know how shit happens, though. I got a home. Shit, I got thrilled like a motherfucker. But that's why I kind of like jumped on that cat and forgot about everything. But now I'm trying to pick up where I left off and look at it and lose myself with my whole family. I owe them fuckers, man, but it was hard. It was hard. It was hard at the beginning, the part that I don't even remember how I got here. And I see it's hard now because I can't do shit. Maybe because the years are going by, but just that drill. I got everything, but now I need to start like moving things around. I only got a couple more months before this house is the kids. I was supposed to go live up under the bridge after Daisy turned 15. I remember when we were burying my wife. I had asked the high power to let me make it only till I was 15. And in regard to let me make it till 15, because I'm a dangerous fucker, idiot, stupid. I do stupid shit. And I think stupid. I don't think for others. I don't even think for myself, because the majority of my life was 25 to life. And a lot of things that made me make it up to this point, they're reasonable for me. And but a lot of people won't catch it if I just blur out shit. But like everything, like I said, everything that's meant for you is meant for you. It's fucked up. I didn't know, but a lot of things I can't remember a lot of things right now. But unorthodox, parallel, even though we don't touch like railroad tracks, but it was meant to go one way. But I'm here, and I just because I barely hooked in the adapter, because it was cut. I had hooked it up one time before I actually hooked it up this one, and it didn't charge. I said, man, maybe it's too old, because that's almost going on 5 years, but like 4.5, going on 5. But since I moved up to nothing but D-Watt, 20 volt came out with the 90 volt and all that shit. And I got all that, but this was the first one, Black & Decker. Stopped taking refrigerators, washers, scrapping all shit. And then that's how I upgraded. I started getting all kinds of shit, equipment, like gym equipment, medical equipment, you name it, and all free. And working too. Everything free. That's how I moved up a little bit to a mover, like a 3-man mover. It was just me at the time, but I was just thinking big because I had a trailer and I was picking up the equipment, whatever I was picking up. So I started thinking to myself, well, maybe I could do one in 3-man movers, because a lot of people moving one shit moved around. I made it up to that point, but then until we had to get one of them, what do they call? I forgot the name of the damn license to to have insurance on your company. Yeah, I got held up on that because I was thinking by that time I was moving bigger. I was thinking about damn a little recycling center like for my goals and then little. And what in the hell? That's before I even got the house. Well, I was thinking about the kid. I was getting it. That's how I got it. You could make more money if you go to one certain scrapper and they give you a license. If you go once or twice a year, they give you a better price. That's how I started getting into that. And then everything was just falling in place, like. And then we had that big old Harvey. I was out here when it was evacuated. It was evacuated. Chief of the department. Well, I came inside this house to rescue my buddy's parents. I rescued them because there was nothing to rescue, but you just push them out the water because their water was up to waist high, and they were both on wheelchairs. I remember buddy's dad, he was happy. He was smoking a cigarette, boy, when we put him on top of that truck. He was like just happy. He seen this hole, like he had a smile, fool. He was in wheelchair, and I never asked him what. Well, because the last time I seen him, no. They came back when the water went down. Yeah, and that's when we chilled, that's right. And then we were chilling. Mm-hmm. He'll be out here, I'll be out here, because I'll be living outside. I was living outside in the backyard. And that's right before me got Harvey. It's because I was buying things to camp. Cause we were about to go camping, me and the kids. I was buying 10. It took me a while, but I was buying everything we needed because I had done it before, but they were all small. They were all in Pampers. I did it for 7 days. Yeah. But now I'm thinking the bigger, but I need a lot more supply, 10, all kind of stuff. And I was almost there. Well, I was there. I already had everything. And then the goddamn Harvey hit. And when Harvey hit, I stayed behind. When they say emergency evacuation, I guess, I don't know, but by that time, the chief of the department and his fire crew were in my mother's house, in Juanita's house. But I was the last one walking out. When I heard evacuation, I said, oh, shit. I did it like, I figured I'd be like Charles Brown and real snake. No. And I just, went against the refrigerator that was outside the garage. And I remember it was Vanessa turned around and said, come on, Dad. Now, wait, I said, no. And I was hoping they didn't see her because I wasn't looking, I couldn't see out. I just heard the voices. Everybody, we gotta go. I said, damn, hell no, I wasn't going nowhere. Hell no, I wasn't going nowhere. Hell no. Because I already knew in my back of my head there's going to be a lot of thieves, There was water out here and they were trying to hold it down over there in Little York. I was seriously thinking about walking over there with my AR and holding it down because they were trying to break in the stores and stuff. There was a dude that he was protecting the store out there for Little York, going down towards Acres Home. Why are they going to go down? Because I didn't give a fuck who you are. You're not going to steal. But that's the reason I stay, because I had all my weapons. When the fuck I'm going to take my weapons, baby? Yeah, I stayed behind. I don't know how many days. It was kind of hard. Yeah, it's hard. You cannot do it. But that was all set up by heart, Cause I remember seeing that big ass Army airplane. Right, it was like riding right above I-45, like if it was a freeway. You know what I'm saying? But I know that they were taking aerial pictures. I bet you, Cause I remember seeing that same jumbo airplane on the damn news. And they were filling that motherfucker up, Army people in white suits, because they were hazmat, because they were handling hazardous material. Well, anyways, they were spraying it over Brazoria County, Fort Bend County, and I think they said Harris. But they were spraying nail. You know what nail is? Ain't nobody said nothing. Nail, well, and to my understanding, they said it makes you forget. Like, you don't learn. You just go dumber. Like if you try to go to school or learn or anybody, like nothing sticks to you. That's what nail does to you. Damn. But they sprayed that shit over us, and they said it, and it was coming on the news, Channel 26, and nobody said nothing. That's the shit we've been hailing. That's why I knew it was a HAARP, and then they did that, and they sprayed it, and that's the way it's been going down. Then after that, we got hit with fucking COVID. Dumb bitch. And then now we're gonna get hit with this Mokrin. But now they got that now they said we're gonna have a ice age. A little ice age. Shit, we can't even sustain this freezer burn we just passed through on what year was it? In 2020. Right after Harvey me froze my house. They had no sheetrock. You know, it's open, no insulation because of flood. It's still messed up since Harvey. But I don't care. I was homeless. I was losing it. I couldn't do this and you know, it's hard. To me, it's nothing. I know it's hard for my little kids, you know. You know, no water. That's the hardest part. Imagine that. There's no life if you ain't got water. It was a fucking challenge, but I had to do it, you know. I was already living in a shack. What's the last thing that could have happened? The worst is me dying and my kids not having a home. Because, man, Oscar and Juanita just tortured them, man. That's good that lady didn't have no girl. I would have had a fucked up sister, like mentally, like fucked up. And she got fucked up because of Oscar. But they're both made for each other, though. They evil motherfuckers, man. Well, one is evil and the other one, Juanita more evil. At least the other one is not. They don't give a fuck. It's a bipolar. They don't give a fuck what the fuck he says, who he says it to. But Juanita, she hit all them years, fool. She has 9 smiles. And she really, no, she's for real. But I guess people, like a high power, got tired of them treating me like the way I was. Worse than a dog. That's why this ain't nothing. Without a shower, I haven't taken a shower in, I don't know, maybe 2 times. 2 times at motel. And the other 2 times were outside in the rain, but there wasn't enough water. And the rest of the times that I do was fucking baby wipe, but like, shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm just a couple months away, like 10 months away, and officially the owner. The only last thing that could happen, I don't even want to jinx myself, because I was in the back of my head. But like, man, hopefully everything does get said and done. And this is a home for my kids. And then I can die at peace. Maybe if I feel like when I won the lottery, and I thought I had won millions. But I did. I only won 10,000. I was a number away from winning $300-some million. But that's another story. But like I'm just saying that drill, it made a lot of things happen. It turns on, see, turns on. Drill. Yeah, that's the one that started it all off. I just gotta keep on going. I got trailers to move back and forth. I bet my van's been broken every time. I almost got this house. But when I got that chick, yeah, fuck that. She was like so nice because it was all meant to be. Meant to be, so I won't fucking be so lovable. Because women ain't like they say they are. Like a lot of men say they're like what they're not. And it's hard to fucking kind of guess who or what they're doing, you know, because everybody's intention, there's something behind it, you know, they want something, and they all lie, and I just gave into it. But see, I ain't got time to be thinking what they're doing, what they drink, what they want to do, none of that shit. That's what I tell my kids too, you know. I already wasted a lot of my dream, a lot of my life to get where I want to be it for them so they can have a house and that's it. I don't care because I don't came through a shitty ass life, hard ass life. I don't want these people to be finding money till I came from that. I came from a fucked up house. I'm trying to fix this one. And it's different when you're your family. Because when you ain't got no one, it's hard. I didn't need no one. All I needed was Lupin that took the main key. I was successful there. Or me were gonna be. Me on top. Man, I'd be like, they put me all the way at the bottom. So I can never reach. But I'm a couple months away. And that's all that worries me. Just a house. I don't want people to talk crazy to my kids. The only one's gonna be talking crazy to me just because they made me to. Ignorant, this new generation. And I gotta stop saying it's my fault. It is what it is. And it depends what you do with it. And that's what creates you. That's what defines you. I guess they're young, like I was young and stupid. But that's why I need to be different and talk with them instead of yell, but like, whoa. Then I'm gonna start telling them, just say it's not you. And now they're old and they're all dirty. That's why I gotta stop saying it's my fault. They hear me and they just go with it, that's the truth. But I figure my kids will be different because they are a different breed. Maybe it don't matter if you're rich or broke. It don't matter. Prestige or just a filthy sailor. I really don't think it really does matter. It matters within. But then, I kind of like show them or told them. I guess that's the way I am talking. It wasn't supposed to be like that. That was my downfall, and that was the downside. Just being raised by me was fucked up. Just fucked up. But that's what I'm trying to fix just for home, even though this shitty ass dude. At least a home, and from being homeless. I'm talking about homeless, literally. Living in a shack. And that's how that's when I found out about that scrap. I was dusting, I was sweeping, it was just glimmering, shiny stuff. And I was laughing at thinking, even though it's not solid, but it's plated, but it's gold. And it shines, And I was just, can you imagine a little shack, 6 by, what? I don't know, like 6 by 10, something like that. 5 by 10, I'm not really sure. But started accumulating like tools, and then I started scrapping. That's when I stopped drinking. I was an alcoholic for a lot of years, and I stopped drinking. So, man, I'm gonna do it. And I promised myself, let's get this kid. No matter if I go to jail. No matter if I go to jail. I had enough. Right after Harvey, and it was right after Harvey. I'm talking about the next day. It was actually when he came over, he was like kind of like annoyed when I came out the house, because that was the first day they came back from wherever they went. My kids went to like a stadium the stadium Thor. Someone's around over there. I'm not really sure. Someone off Alden Bender, because everybody went to like little shelters, and Oscar was supposed to go with the mechanic dude, because he didn't want to go with my kid or Juanita, but like he seen that I stayed behind. And he followed my mom, I don't know, to the store there to drop them off. He didn't go with them. He went over there to go stay with them over there. And my son, Zeus, kept on saying that he was like, he's an evil motherfucker. He be mumbling, talking with his eyes looking above, like with his head down. So people don't know that he's talking to his mom. But he be over there with everybody that was evacuated from this area and putting in the shelter. He was over there telling my kids, get out of my house, go to that. Motherfucker, nobody had I wasn't there, but my Zeus back already, man. That motherfucker talk stupid to them. Yeah, he was telling them that I was their father, mom died. Shit, he mocked me, crying. I mean, he mocked me wrong, though. He said, how were you in the cemetery? You could see his fucking ugly ass mouth driving and acting. I looked and I said, damn, look at this dude. But I couldn't, I eat a lot of shit up, dog, being me. And the only reason I ate a lot of shit and I can't, because I couldn't fuck cook, because I made a promise. I remember I said, man, let me just make it. Let me just make it because I knew it was going to be a lot of problems if I stayed at the house. That's why when I came back from burying my girl, I went back to work for a month, but then he called me crying, told me, come take care of the kids and all that shit. And I said, yeah, I'll be back. I don't know what the fuck I went back to work. I did. In the back of my head, I needed to raise my kids in your home. What the fuck? Everything, just they took care of everything. But I was working. I went back a month. I don't know. I just needed to know I had a family. I just had a little girl. I was up there crying, bawling my motherfucking ass. But I came back and I had put a tent in the back, but then it got too cold for the kids. So it was in January or December, and I put them in. I was out there in the rain, in the cold, for real, no lie. But the thing that kicked it off when that motherfucker said, yeah, you want to stay out there? And my kids were asleep already. I put them all to sleep before 10. And they were all asleep in a den, all in one room. But I go outside because that's the word. I didn't want to find it. That's what came out of his fucking mouth. Fucking dummy. They don't know what the fuck. That nigga was just one stupid motherfucker. We gonna believe that nigga now, fool. Because everybody that he knows, I know he used to talk bad about me to everybody and anybody. Your fuck ass lying ass nigga. That nigga ain't what the fuck, dude. Like for real, but that's him. But he shouldn't never fuck with my family. And I never would have said nothing. Because it was on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Nigga can't fuck with me, And he was an evil motherfucker. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, for real, one lying son of a bitch. Damn, I don't even start talking about lying, because Juanita's one lying motherfucker, too, though. And she's evil, too. That's the only reason I ended up in the shack. Because at the end, Daisy told me that Juanita was waking up in the middle of the night and telling her, I'm going to put your dad in jail. Damn, can you imagine that? And I didn't even want that lady to put my little girl there, but she used to come home from work and come grab her from, I was asleep within the car. I was too tired all the time to be fine with her, but she already seen that she's wanting her, my daughter get tested like she was my bitch ain't no mom, nigga. The fuck you? How the fuck you gonna be a mom when you calling your granddaughter Vanessa a puta and bitch and slut and dragging her by her hair and making her a black eye, real black eye, like a fucking black eye. I remember when I got released, they were trying to give me fucking 2 to 20 for an aggravated assault, whatever the fuck, because they lied on me. Irene, no vale verga esa ruca, for free and everything. And then she still because she stole my income tax. She used my income tax. She stole it, $4,000. She picked it on one day. She was talking about her son one night. And the son was I think he was gonna kill me too, but luckily she was sitting on my fucking lap. Yeah. And then I came and I got released. Yeah. Nah, I said not guilty all the way. But at the end, right before I got released, I won the trial with no money or nothing, but I had to put the kids. That would be the first year, and me not putting the kids in. I was just worried, so I told Juanita fucking bomb me out like a day before. Dang. I was just really impatient. I had to put them on the bus. Who else does it? Ain't nobody do it. Ain't nobody, boy. It was me. I was the one walking to the stores, Fiesta on buses, 3 kids always paying Juanita's fucking loan that supposedly she got, but I fucked it. I know she ain't getting, but I paid her fucking loan off, paid it all the way down. I remember the first payment was $169 interest. Damn. Off of the $200 I get, and I paid it for 1 year. I paid $2,000, but like 2, 4, 6, yeah. And then she lying, and then just for months, a couple of months after I finished paying her, I told her, look, I already bought all your balance down, you're good. A couple months later, they're already sending her late bill and all that stuff to her. So she was never paying. She just made me like I was already doing bad. As soon as my dad was, I paid that $2,000. What else did I pay? I paying something. And I've been paying child support to this day. Fucking rude. That bitch, when they put me in prison too, she told the judge, you have to remember prison. Fuck ass bitch. That bitch is stupid. Tell her you're right. That bitch picks up her left. Pendejo. And that's all she wants. She didn't care about her daughter ni la verga. Yeah, nah. She talking about, she told my daughter don't want no Payless shoes. In the back of my head, I said, damn, my kid's going to school and holes in his shoes. Houston. and taking care of the kids when I'm up here. He couldn't go to school because he had to stay, because I didn't want to leave him there by themselves, because fucking Oscar, vato. Fucking Oscar, dog. That's why, vato. And I had that little bitch trying to put me in jail back and forth, back. She didn't know how the fuck take money out of me. I told her, let me pay you cash for this, whatever, 10 years, whatever they want to put me on probation. That bitch said, nah. She wanted more money. She trying to extort you 100, and what she said, I want $125 a week. She told me out here out of court, but she told her she needs some more time to think about it. And that's after me went to the back room, and I was practically begging her, come on, man, let me. And I was standing in front of the fucking attorney general, and he was over there smiling, had a grin. I said, look, this dude don't give a fuck every kid. And he said it out loud. He goes, that's why I ain't had no kids. I said, ooh, but I just kept my mind on Ruben. And she didn't know what the fuck. She didn't know what the fuck, man. She just didn't want to let go of nothing. I told her, come on, I'll pay you. She didn't know. She just wanted my money, because right before my woman died, I was paying child support $140 a week. So her motive behind it was money, nigga. Hey, my woman just died. And right before my woman just died, a couple months before that, like May, June, July, I was 3 months before that, because on May 5th, I got hurt in my back, and I remained like this, and I even got worse. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't work. And she still wanted, man, she was taking the $200 out of $1,000 that mama left for her kids, man. To this day. And not too long ago, like a year ago, not even that, like 6 months ago, I wanted to talk with her, but I couldn't even leave out because I had the floor open back here, and I was thinking she thought I probably didn't want to go playing with her or something, because I remember it was different when the message went across. She said it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you came across me. I want to put this behind us. And that sounded weird, bitch. And sure enough, at the end, right after my little granddaughter's birthday, sent her a message or something. And after that, she had told me, yeah, without the kids, well, in the back of my head, I said, this bitch wants me to fuck her. That's what she's talking about. She said, with no kids, I already know what time it is. She's going to want to pick me up like she did and took me to Lakewood and take me out before and take me to the park. You know what I'm saying? So I could grab that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, there's nothing good intention about that. She got me in slavery. She got me all fucked up. That's why I try to talk to her, because, hey, man, I got a 13-year-old little daughter, man. And I ain't got no water, man. And this girl over here, man, taking that little money. I said, no, man, because me on a 13 year, me going on 14 years, so it's over past 10 years. Hey, man, you should let it go already. Anyway, the judge did order me, and I did it. And I missed a couple payments. It's hard. Everybody, I see 200, usually been there, 200. Hey, man, come on, man. And no, so I don't give a fuck no more, man. I just wish I had a little bit more mouth to take that bitch, because she gonna have to go to jail. Fuck that bitch. She made enough fun of me. I told her I ain't got no water. I never talked to her, never. I don't like that bitch, because she's a whore. And she was. Even what that dude did, I fucked her 2-3 times in his fucking bed, in the apartment, in his fucking